Hello again, everybody. Zack Attack is here with my WWE Raw review for tonight, Monday, October 5th, 2015. If you see my eyes wearing, as I'm making this review right now, it's almost the end of the Lions-Seahawks game. And Lions, who I thought might be going 0-4 tonight, they could pull off an upset. But if typical Lions don't blow it, we shall see. So I cut my ass behind on that game to make my Raw review. With the football game on, okay, first half, on to the second half. Well, let's say about this. Better than last week. There was some improvement from last week. We had some progression this week of feuds. Matches made for Hell in a Cell. And the ending, as you see by my subtitle, it's a different ending for once. And it's a really good ending of Raw. The endings are all kind of made up for Raw the last couple weeks. Last week's ending was good, and this week's ending was not bad. It was actually new. Somebody new standing tall. And I emphasize on the word new, as you see from subtitle. Let's get down to business with an appearance from Brock Lesnar coming off the MSG special this past Saturday against Big Show. Even though we all knew Lesnar was going to win that match, it was not bad. It did what it was purposed to do. Make Lesnar look good before Hell in a Cell. And not just have Lesnar make himself look good, have Paul Heyman make Lesnar look good. Lions almost had a touchdown, the guy fucking dropped it. So Heyman delivered another great promo talking about the whole Big Show thing and getting ready. Getting the fans hyped up for the Taker Lesnar match at Hell in a Cell. Mania match? Pfft, lame, stupid, slow, not good. Well, SummerSlam match. Ending with standing. Better match. Better fight. It was exciting. This Hell in a Cell match should be great. And then we have Big Show come out. Big Show was scheduled to team up with Seth Rollins later in the evening to take on the Dudleys. But Big Show had to flap his gums to Lesnar, hoping he would lose against Taker and get himself another suplex and an F5. So counting Saturday, Big Show has received 3 F5s and 6 suplexes. He has gone to Suplex City, and he made a return trip. Now, on to our next scenario. First matchup here. 6-man tag. The match I thought might be taking place at Hell in a Cell. But instead, we got one-on-one. Roman Reigns against Bray Wyatt at Hell in a Cell. Now, after last week's brawl, that ended Raw. After the match went double count out, I had a suspicion they would have a rematch. I thought it would be like a street fight tonight. But I'm glad they went one better. Have it be a Hell in a Cell match at Hell in a Cell. I said this a little bit on my attack line today. That, I think they had a fumble almost. They beat the Lions. That, when you have 2 gimmicky matches in the same pay-per-view, one's always better than the other. So you have 2 Hell in a Cell matches. I think Bray and Roman would be a little bit better. But Brock and Taker would be more as exciting. So we had Reigns teaming up with Ambrose and Orton against the Wyatts. I thought this would be a Hell in a Cell, but it's not. Thank goodness. It's one-on-one. Keep everybody up. Decent 6-man tag for what it was. You know, Wayne started out with Harper, and then Ambrose got the tag in. He got isolated in the corner for most of the match, especially with Braun Strowman beating the crap out of Ambrose until he got some moves on him. He got caught by Strowman after he tossed him out the outside. And like I said, after Ambrose got isolated, just the beat down of the quick tags in and out. Ambrose got an opportunity. Got Orton in with the hot tag in. With the House of Fire. He was trying to go for the RKO on Strowman a few times. But then Reigns got in. Now, Reigns got at Harper, but the entire match, Reigns just wanted a little piece, at least as much as he can, on Bray Wyatt before Hell in a Cell. But they brought outside the ring a few times. And even Superman punched right on the outside. And after Reigns came in with a big move, including a powerbomb onto Harper, Bray Wyatt broke the count, and he did the sister Abigail, almost hit it on Orton. And this really ending happened. After Orton blocked the sister Abigail, he did the RKO on Wyatt. And he almost escaped. But then Harper got in. He got all KO'd. Setting up Roman Reigns to deliver the spear on the Harper. And 1-2-3 victory for Reigns and his team. In a decent little 6-man tag to open up action here on Raw. Oh, I think Seattle recovered a fumble. Yes, Seattle recovered a fumble. And now they are 3rd down and 2. Oh, Seattle. I think Seattle's going to win this bad boy. Lions had a chance, but they blew it. Lions had a chance, but they blew it. So the Lions may still go 0-4. So there you go. But your Lions fans won't be happy. Next up, that 6-man tag, we had Sheamus against Neville. Glad that Sheamus is at least having a match with Neville. These two guys have to have feuds with other people. Especially Neville and Stardust feuds ran its course. Now we got King Barrett starting a feud with Neville. Or at least restarting a feud. And they got taken out by Stardust. Especially after they got involved in a match against Sheamus and Neville. Like Sheamus was talking on the microphone about stuff. And Neville attacked him with the kicks. And they got the bell. Neville looked good. Isolating Sheamus in the corner with some nasty kicks and punches until just a distraction from Barrett had Neville walk into a bro kick in the 1-2-3 victory for Sheamus. Stupid squash. It was stupid. Wasn't necessary. Wasn't necessary. At all. So now, over to the next scenario. I told you earlier the Big Show was supposed to tag up with Seth Rollins late in the evening. Kind of forgot to mention that after he got attacked by Brock Lesnar. That means Seth was looking for a partner. Enter Corporate Kane and this whole split personality thing. The Abyss Joseph Park syndrome again. So there you go. With that scenario, Kane being a split personality. Corporate Kane, who's trying to sell a knee injury still after he got nailed. He didn't have crutches Saturday, but he did have crutches today to sell the knee injury that got smashed with a chair last week from Seth Rollins. So Kane was willing to beat Seth Rollins' partner tonight, Corporate Kane. And Seth was like, no way, Jose. And he made some Deflategate joke since we're in Boston after War. A lot of Tom Brady references. Then Stephanie came out saying that not only is Kane going to be your partner tonight, Seth, Corporate Kane, but Demon Kane will indeed take it on you at Hell in a Cell. I think I knew that was coming. That Kane and Rollins would face off against each other for the WWE Championship at Hell in a Cell. Not in it. Just a regular title match. And then Stephanie added one more situation. That if Demon Kane loses, Corporate Kane will be fired as director of operation. So I did write a Facebook post, make fun of the Lions. The Lions are officially 0-4 despite their best efforts. They blew their chances, and now the road to 0-16 for the Lions continues because Lions did what they always do best. Choke on their dick. So there you go. So a lot of situations involving Kane with Corporate Kane's job being on the line at Hell in a Cell. I think Rollins is going to win. Not only should I think Rollins should retain over Kane, because I don't think Rollins should lose to Kane, but also Kane should be fired as director of operations. He's doing okay at that, but he needs to stay being a demon, is all I got to say. Get rid of Corporate Kane once and for all. On to our next matchup here. A Divas match. Natalya against Paige. We all saw the promo that Paige delivered a few weeks ago. Stemmed from the Charlotte winning and that great promo from Paige. It's kind of a slow burn heel turn as we've seen. As she still teamed up with PCB last week and at the house show that was televised on the WWE Network from MSG. And of course, the match on Raw last week had Natty getting involved after Paige tried to walk out. But Paige took her out. Hence this match. Not bad of a match. I think they should have had a little more time. But the time they did have, they did well with it. They actually did well. It was back and forth action. Some great spots, great attempts from Natty at the sharpshooter. And like I said, I'm actually also glad that Charlotte and Becky stayed out of it. It was one-on-one. And it was actually not that bad of a Divas match. For the booking decisions that WWE's made lately on the Divas Revolution being so shitty, like keeping Sasha Banks out of the television for a while. Well, we did see it tonight, thank goodness. I'm kind of glad that we had these two have some good time. They could have had a lot more time before they had a great physical matchup. Great moves, great strategic wrestling from these two. I wish they could just have a real feud and just really make it a great feud. It's got potential. WWE doesn't blow it like all the decisions they made lately. They made more bad decisions than the Lions. Making the Lions jokes because they lost. Again, what else is new? So after that, after a good opportunity for the sharpshooter, Paige was going in for some big moves. But after Paige got many opportunities as a sharpshooter, Nanny finally got the sharpshooter locked in, and Paige was attacked. As Natalya got the victory in a very fun and decent Divas matchup. Now on to our next matchup here. Interesting, we have one member of one of my favorite tag teams that should get pushed a lot more. The Lucha Dragons. Sin Cara taking on Kevin Owens, the Intercontinental Champion. The interesting squasher, despite Sin Cara having some okay moves. It was a short match. It was just okay. With Kaliza trying to get involved, Sin Cara trying to take advantage of that distraction, but after nailing so many springboard attacks, many of his high moves, he probably went to the well too often. As Owens got a big kick, setting up the Papa Powerbomb and the 1-2-3 victory for Kevin Owens. And he was supposed to set up Kalisto for the Powerbomb on the apron. Thus, here comes Ryback. Now, Ryback got a rematch on SmackDown, but it ended in a countout. So I would suspect they would have a rematch at Hell in a Cell. Speaking of rematches that will take place at Hell in a Cell after screwy endings, we found out that, I think we should have known this was coming after Saturday, that the Dudley Boys were getting one final shot against the New Day for the tag team titles at Hell in a Cell following Night of Champions ending part 2, or part 2, at the pay-per-view was exactly a carbon copy of the Night of Champions ending that happened at MSG. At least be fucking original, WWE. Not have the same ending at two different events. You know, when Team 3D, 3D was hit, then Xavier got involved, and Xavier went through a table. Same fucking ending, right down to the moves. And please, WWE, add a step. Please, we don't want no more screwy endings. I want the match to end clean at the event. Either one of these stipulations should take place. One, ban Xavier because he's been involved. Or two, even better, I don't know if WWE ever will do this with TVPG. Tables match. They gotta do a tables match, please. At least one of those two steps. The step to get Xavier out, banned from ringside, would be nice. But having it be a tables match? Maybe they're trying to save the feud and make all these shitty endings and maybe have a tables match at the namesake TLC. But I don't think they should have it that far. I don't think they should drag this feud out to December. It needs to end now. That's the word of WWE. Fickle fans. We don't like things being dragged too long. So there you go. Hopefully they add a step. They need a step after all the screwy endings we've seen. Speaking of screwy endings in the Dudleys, we have an next affair with the Dudley Boys teaming up against Seth and Corporate Kane. Now, in the early going, despite their differences, Seth and Kane actually had a good team going. Despite Corporate Kane selling the knee injury, Demon Kane doesn't sell the knee injury that Seth caused Corporate Kane. Because they're two different personalities, even though they're played by the same guy. Like I said, the best Jurassic Park thing again. Kane did try to look good in the matchup. With suit and pants and all and dress shoes. Kane tried his best to Jake got Sorry, fumbling. Like, he tagged Rollins. He isolated Diva in the corner. At least they had some double team work, despite all that. And then Kane got knocked off after Diva went low and Kane tumbled down. Kane fell and he was gingerly grabbing his knee, and the doctor was going to take him to the back. But Rollins, not wanting Corporate Kane to turn into Demon Kane again like last week, after he took out Corporate Kane with the chair, Demon Kane came out of the ambulance. So within a Demon Kane appearance, Seth handcuffed Corporate Kane to the ring rope. But then Seth got inadvertently tossed into Kane, thus breaking the handcuffs, signaling Kane to go to the back for the doctor, and setting up the possible appearance of Demon Kane. So basically, Seth was left high and dry with the Dudley Boys to get the waz up and all that, and they're ready to get the tables. But then Seth knocked him down with the table, causing a disqualification, because the table was used as a weapon. Even though he kicked it into the face of the Dudleys, that still counted as a DQ. So then Wells is going to set up a table as he laid the Dudleys out. But then here comes Kane, the demon. He tried to attack Rollins, but he also got a 3D from the Dudleys. He got a 3D from the Dudleys. But then Rollins was going to run out after the 3D on Kane. And he stood over Kane, fallen Kane after the 3D. Blah, 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 bang! Kane grabbed him by the throat, choke slam him through the table that was set up by Rollins. And of course, Kane grabbed the championship. As we know now, it's now official. Kane will take on Rollins for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at the Hell in a Cell. So there you go. On to our next matchup. Team Bad. Yes, finally saw an appearance from Sasha Banks, especially with a match against Bayley about 2 days away. Cannot wait for that main event match. It's going to be interesting that the Divas matches, the women's matches on NXT's specials have been the co-main. They have stolen the show. Now that they are the main, more pressure's on it because they are the main attraction. I think Sasha and Bayley will step up, especially with the step being a 30-minute Iron Woman match, and it should be amazing. So we had Team Bad against Team Bad in a 6-person tag, 6-Diva tag. Now, promos have been an up and down process with the Divas Revolution, kind of dragging it down because of the bad promo skills. But it actually wasn't a bad promo, especially with Sasha Banks getting a big pop because people have been chanting for her lately. And maybe she'll try to sneak in a Divas title match, as Nikki Bella will get a rematch against Charlotte. There was rumors to be a triple threat with Paige involved, but that's not the case. But they could sneak Sasha in, especially if she loses to Bayley, which is probably likely. Of course, Sasha's from Boston, so she had a good promo there. They're actually not bad at promos. But then Naomi, it's like, let's get real. The 6-Diva tag was underway. Despite the "We Want Sasha" chant, Sasha wasn't in the match very often, as Naomi took most of the wing action. Thank God Tamina didn't get in that much. It was just focused on the two most athletic divas of Team Bad. The one that should be posted a lot more often, especially Sasha Banks. Naomi, too. So Naomi looked good until, of course, Nikki got some big tags in with a neck whip, and Alicia Fox came in. So big moves, Northern Lights, and all that great stuff. The isolation began as the Bellatrix took over most of the match, with Naomi being isolated in the corner until finally she got an opportunity. Sasha got the tag, and she came in like a house of fire with some big moves, including knee stomps. And Brie got to get involved, but then Tamina did a super kick, taking her out of the equation. So Sasha would be a big boot to Naomi, should I say. Like, despite Fox and Nikki's best efforts to take out everybody from Team Bad and get involved, especially with Tamina being taken out after the big kick on the outside, and of course Alicia Fox getting a big boot to Naomi. Alicia Fox should be set up for the bank statement. And she was a tapping, causing the loss for her team. So there you go. Sasha's got momentum. Not just going for a possible Divas title match, but also being involved in the Bayley match. I said this last week that you should have Sasha and Charlotte being a one-on-one match because they've had magic in NXT. They want to prove that the Divas Revolution have Sasha and Charlotte feud one-on-one. Now having Nikki be involved, I'll live with that. As long as we get a possible one-on-one match between Sasha and Charlotte, I'll take a triple threat. As long as the end outcome out of it comes a one-on-one between Sasha and Charlotte. It needs to happen. Needs to happen. Said it last week. Say it again. Sasha, Charlotte, one-on-one, Divas title match needs to fucking happen. Maybe they're going to say that for WrestleMania. That would be awesome. Now, next scenario. Summer Rae, Rusev. Sleepy. With the whole Summer Rae thing. With Rusev, she proposed. Rusev said yes, but not now. He wants gold around my waist first. So, weird, awkward segment, did nothing. Now on to our main attraction. The open challenge for John Cena's U.S. Championship. When I found out it was the main, I was like, it better not be Heath Slater, because Heath Slater's been wanting a shot. He even said somebody last week he didn't get it. And once again, he didn't get it. Dolph Ziggler was going to try to get it. But it was taken out by the New Day before he was able to accept the challenge. So then the New Day came out. Last week we saw Xavier Woods take on Cena. Decent showing in the open challenge. But this week, it was about being big. Big E took on Cena. Not bad of a match. Big E looked really good here. You know, they may be pushing Big E to be the big star of the team. Because in a team, there's always like the star. And Big E's promoted to be the big star, the breakout star, especially he's the one that says, "Oh, Ed City's name here! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your two-time chips and feel the power!" So I think and Biggie looked pretty good at like really isolating Cena and very much one-sided, typical Super Cena match with the Cena beatdown. With Biggie splashing and nailing Cena against a corner a few times. And then his boys got involved. Kofi and Xavier got involved. After Biggie was trying to set up for the big ending, Cena did a 5-knuckle shuffle. After doing a spinning backdrop. And then he was setting up for the FU. Kofi and Xavier grabbed Biggie's feet, dragged him outside the ring. Referee threw both of them out, causing Big E to go one-on-one against Cena for the majority of the match, for the rest of the match. But then Big E was trying to capitalize on that distraction. But then Cena would capitalize on it, as he would deliver the FU and the 1-2-3 victory for John Cena. After Big E lost, the other members, Kofi and Xavier, came back out, and the beatdown was on John Cena, not letting Cena celebrate at the very least. As the beatdown on Cena went on, here comes Dolph Ziggler winning a piece of revenge after being attacked from the New Day before the match. But then he was taken down by the New Day. As the beatdown on both Cena and Ziggler continued, here come the Dudleys to try to save the day. But not even they would save him, as Kingston would nail the Trouble in Paradise on Bubba Ray twice, and then nail the double T finish on Devon. So instead of John Cena standing tall like we normally would end Raw with, we would see the New Day lay out John Cena, Dolph Ziggler, and the Dudleys. Great way to end Raw. Because New Day's comedy heels. You know, with the trombone and stuff, they can be funny. But when they can get downright mean and serious, when they can be aggressive like they were tonight, taking out everybody and standing tall as the tag team champions, they can be as bad as they want to be. They can be as serious as they want to be. But they ended with the trombone at the end. So, there you go. Interesting way to end Raw with the New Day standing tall. The dawning of a new day, indeed. So it's kind of cool to make your tag team champs look good. You don't have to see Xavier get defeated from the Dudleys on Saturday. So go from that to seeing the New Day not only lay out the Dudleys, but lay out Dolph Ziggler and John Cena in one fell swoop. That's impressive. It proves that, for real, the New Day went from stereotypical baby faces to probably the most popular heels right now in the WWE, and I love it. I thought it'd be Nation of Domination heel, but the heel turn they've done has been amazing. And this proves it. That indeed, New Day rocks. New Day rocks. But New Day sucks to some people. I got another chant. Lie and suck. Lie and suck. Lie and choke. Lie and choke. Oh, inform. Oh, inform. Lions. So there you go with that. Interesting. Well, better than last week. There was some laggy things, but overall, as a whole, better than last week for sure. There was more progression this week. Not as many squashes as last week. And not as many screwy finishes. We still had some screwy finishes, but not as much as we did last week. So there you go. That's an improvement. Especially with football, they need to step up their game. I think it's Chargers and Steelers next week. So they need to step up their game on that game with Michael Vick playing badly. So we need to make something to watch when this game's sucking. So there you go. That's it for the Attacks review for the WWE Raw tonight. Thank you very much for watching. With that in mind, you've been attacked by the review from Zach. Thank you again. See ya. Yeah.